What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be starting a new series called the Power Tool Playoffs, where we put power tools up against each other, competition format, and we see which one comes out on top. I don't really care about the nitty-gritty, nerdy details about how many volts, how many RPMs.
That stuff doesn't matter to me.
I care about how these things perform on a job site, doing the things that we need them to do. So that's what we're going to do in this series, put them all to the test, see which one comes out on top. Stay tuned. We're going to be reviewing 4 different circular saws here. We have a Metabo, a Makita, a Milwaukee, and a DeWalt. All 4 of these tools are going to be within the same price range. Let's get into the review. Hey, I got a couple tools that we're going to be reviewing.
These are circular saws.
So first thing that I want to do, just give them the old feel test. We got the Metabo.
All right.
All right, I want to give that a feel. Be careful, it is loaded.
Definitely small.
It is small.
I guess that's good for little guys.
I like how light it is.
Yeah,
I like how
sure.
light it is for sure. Give this
Makita
Makita a feel. One thing important to mention, this does have 2 batteries with it.
It feels like it's got some man to it.
Or woman.
This one's definitely the biggest.
Looks gigantic.
It does look huge.
Let me see this bad boy.
Probably the heaviest. Yeah. Let's just see how it feels in a big
wow.
guy's hands.
That's insane how big this is. I don't know if I would want to work with this every day.
Hopefully that means big performance.
Who knows?
We'll see. The DeWalt.
Yellow.
Yellow.
I can get with this. It's like the same style,
Yep.
but I feel like it's almost like half the size. Look like the same saw,
They do.
but this one's so heavy and big.
So, we don't know performance yet.
No.
Let's just rank them on how they feel. For the first round, we're going to do a single point system. So we'll rank them 1 through 4. The winner gets 4 points, the loser gets 1 point.
Okay.
I like the Metabo a lot. I like how light it is, but I'm not gonna have this as my first because it just feels a little bit too light. I think my favorite is the Makita. I like the way this feels. So I'm gonna go Makita, Metabo, DeWalt, Milwaukee. What do you think?
You want me to? Mine's different.
Yours is different?
Mine's
Okay,
a little
yeah,
different.
go for it.
And it's crazy because I'm on the Makita platform. The DeWalt goes #1 for me.
Really?
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Then Makita, and then these 2 guys are swapping.
Really?
out. Yeah.
Okay. It's a single point round, but it's double points because we have 2 judges here. So we're gonna add that up.
Yeah.
Let's do a tally. So after the first preliminary round, we have our leader is Makita with 7, then we have DeWalt with 6, we have Metabo with 4, and we have Milwaukee with 3. But that's just the field test. That's not super important.
No, I mean that's just picking up the saw and not using it.
So our next round is gonna be the ergonomic cut test.
Okay. All right, so first we're going with the Metabo, little guy. And cut the wood.
Should also be noted, we did equip all the saws with the same blade.
Same blade. Want to give it a try?
Yeah, I'll give this one a try. Okay. Got a couple cuts with it.
It performed better than I thought.
Yeah, I feel like it cuts through the 2x4 completely fine. It feels like it starts to bog down a little bit in a 2x10. Here, hook this, that one doesn't have a hook.
One thing I'm disappointed in Metabo is no rafter hook on the saw.
Next up, we got the Milwaukee.
Big
Here,
boy.
you wanna, why don't you show me how this thing works?
I'm afraid to use this thing. It's got the power for sure. It goes.
All right, let's try to give this thing a little test drive. I don't love the trigger release. This thing's definitely got some juice.
It's got some power to it.
My arm's a little tired. It's heavy. It's definitely heavy. This one does have a rafter hook.
Look at this. See how nice that is? You can just put your saw there.
Next up, Makita. All right, you want to start? Do the honors here?
Oh.
Bound up. You owe me lunch.
Yeah. It doesn't have power at all.
It's fully juiced.
Yeah. Very disappointing.
And you're a Makita guy.
Not impressed. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, you can tell on that last one I pushed it. The ones before that, I let the saw cut it.
Blade cut it.
But not super impressed with that. Don't like that for sure. That's great on the 2x4, but sometimes you gotta cut something bigger than a 2x4.
Again, where's my rafter hook? Gotta go on the ground.
Not the best when you're up on a roof.
Nope.
All right, last one. DeWalt. Give her a spin. All right, we'll save these extras
Very impressed. Sound, you can hear the sound.
Yeah, I'm like really pushing it through,
Yeah.
and it's not bogging down. All right, so we had a chance to
some
get our hands on all of these saws.
Made a nice little pile.
Made a nice little pile of scraps, and why don't we take a couple minutes to collect our thoughts on it?
Yeah.
We'll reconvene and we'll lay down our scores.
Okay.
All right, what do you got number one?
I got. Why don't we go from the bottom up?
Okay. All right. My last place, Makita.
My last place, Metabo.
Really? The Metabo didn't bog down though.
I don't know. It just feels like a toy in my hand. Even though
You're
like,
a big guy.
It cut better. I'm like disappointed in the Makita, but I just feel like maybe it's just like a couple bad cuts. It happens.
Couple.
I don't know. I thought I like
All right.
the Metabo.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
Yeah,
It's not only performance; it's also how's it feel. Can you imagine
Yeah.
using it? What do you got for number three?
Makita.
Makita. I've got the Milwaukee.
Okay.
Okay. Number two.
Milwaukee.
I've got the Metabo.
Ooh.
So you had it 4, I had it 2.
Yeah.
I like, because it bogged down a little bit, but it didn't stop. Didn't get jammed up on any of the cuts. And it is nice and lightweight. And number one,
DeWalt.
I've got the DeWalt as well, which I was not expecting.
I wasn't either.
All right, so now we gotta add up the scores. Okay. After 2 rounds, we have DeWalt in first place right now with 14 total points. Second place, we have the Makita with 10 total points. And in third place, we have a tie with 8 points both. We have the Metabo and the Milwaukee. But it's still early. It's anybody's game. For our third round here, we're gonna time how fast it can rip through a 6x6.
Blade completely buried.
Let her rip. You ready? There's really nothing
I
to...
knew you were gonna do the hand thing.
Well, I'm trying to... I'm going for performance here.
Seconds.
I started going a little crooked. You saw that, didn't you?
Yeah.
I thought it was going to bog up.
What's next?
Next up, Milwaukee.
So fast.
Next up, Makita. $11.2. All right. What was that time I need to beat? 11.3?
3, yeah.
Whole second fist. All right, we ready?
6.6. Seconds turn into minutes, minutes turn into hours, hours turn into days.
Okay. In fourth place with an average time of 11.9 seconds, we have the Milwaukee. In third place, we have the Metabo, just slightly faster at 11.6 seconds. Second place, we have the Makita with an average time of 10.6 seconds. And the winner, the DeWalt, once again, with an impressive time of 7.1 seconds. This brings our score after 3 rounds. We have the Milwaukee with a total of 9 points in fourth place. We have the Metabo in third place with 10 points. The Makita in second place with 13. And running away with it here, we have the DeWalt with 18 total points. All right, so after our field tests, our very scientific, real-world experience tests.
Put them through the ringer.
We put them through the ringer big time.
Big time.
We put them through the lumber, actually.
True.
All right, well, after 3.2 rounds, I think that's enough
Plenty
of the
of rounds.
scientific, real-world
A good
experience.
boxer won't go 3 rounds.
No. In fourth place, we have the Milwaukee.
Shocked.
I'm not super shocked because I know a lot of, diehard Milwaukee people, you don't always see them with the circular saw.
No.
I feel like, Milwaukee hangs their hat on some of their other tools that
For sure.
differentiate themselves. So we'll see about that in future videos, but I was shocked that this wasn't higher ranked.
No.
And I was shocked at the size.
Yes. Very big saw.
Third place, we have the Metabo saw. I'd say it had maybe a little bit more, it didn't sound like it had the power,
No,
but
but
it had more power than it looks like in this
Yeah.
small package. Second place, we have the Makita.
Thought it was going to perform better.
I thought it was going to be first place, to
Yeah.
be honest. I see a lot of people with the Makita circular saw. I wasn't super thrilled with the Makita, to
Neither
be
was I.
honest. And then, of course, first place, we have the DeWalt. Biggest things for me, it was all around a really good performer. The ergonomics were good. Has all the little features that we're looking for. A rafter hook, which is great. So yeah, number 1, DeWalt here. Now, I would say, in my opinion, if I was going to buy any of these saws, I think I would keep the DeWalt number 1 because it
Sure.
performs so much better. I would go Metabo second. I don't know. These would probably be tied.
You could. That's something you would want to carry around all day. Look at it.
I'm strong, so yeah.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
These I'd say would be tied for third, but I do love the compact size of this.
I'm definitely digging this saw.
Well, hopefully you got something out of this video. We put all the saws through. You saw some of the different features. I think at the end, it's really just a matter of preference. For some people, size and weight is going to be a really important thing, so something like the Metabo might be really good. And some people might want to get the Milwaukee because, you know, maybe it's not the best saw out of these four, but they're already committed to that platform and they love the other tools. So really, it comes down to preference, and I hope, you know, you had fun watching this. You got some information. Next video is gonna be impact drivers, and we've got some similarly scientific tests to put them through. So make sure you hit subscribe. Stay tuned.